How are we able to sell high value land so cheap? That's a great question. Our land is offered at such a low dollar amount per acre versus its actual current per acre value that it really doesn't make sense to some people, which is kind of the reason why I created this video. Some people wonder, what's the catch? Is there something wrong with the land? Are there hidden issues that you should know about? Along with a whole host of other negative concerns like this. And the quick answer is none of the above. Selling land at wholesale prices, meaning under its actual current market value, is our business model. And once you understand how we do it, it'll all start to make sense as to why we do it. So in the next few minutes, I'll explain how we do it so that it's clear that each and every one of our properties have instant equity, meaning that they're worth more money than what you pay for them the moment you purchase them, which is the fastest way I know of creating predictable wealth. Although that's another topic that we'll talk about in another video. So for now, let's get back to the topic of how we're able to sell high value land so cheap. So let's get to it. First off, we have a combination of tactics and resources to acquire high value or high quality land far below its market value. And the first one is we have access to considerable amounts of cash, which allows us to make bulk offers for multiple plats or large plats with a fast close and no financing, which is very attractive to a landowner because typically we can get the money to them in 3 to 5 days. And so that's a major selling point for us. Number two, when we purchase larger tracts of land, we normally break the acreage down into smaller tracts. We may purchase a 100-acre tract and break it down into 2 acres. This allows us to drastically cut our cost per acre because when you buy land in volume, it's very easy to get the price per acre way down. Number three, we use our marketing systems to acquire off-market property that's not available to anyone else. And so this allows us to purchase it at wholesale prices. And it also gives us exclusivity for that property. So many of the people that we purchased the property from have had it in their family for many years and they no longer use it. So they'd rather turn it into cash. Number four, we have a vetting system that ensures we purchase only quality land before we acquire it. What this means is we have a criteria that we look at, and we do research and make absolutely sure that the land is worth considerably more than what we pay for it before we make the offer. Number five, we're able to offer cash to people. And this is kind of a connotation or a version of what I mentioned in number one, although it's still very different, is we're able to offer cash to people that are ready to sell right now. Instead of them having to go through the process of finding a realtor, creating a listing, putting the property up for sale, waiting for it to sell. Some properties take 3 years. Some properties don't sell. A lot of realtors don't like to sell raw land for several reasons, because banks don't like to loan on raw land unless you're going to build on it. So that's 5 of the core reasons that allow us to do what we do. Every one of these resources or tactics create a value for everyone involved. That's us, the people we're buying the land from, and also the people that we sell the land to, people like yourself. So quite often, we use a combination of these tactics as well as several other things to acquire even deeper levels of built-in equity. And then we turn around and offer them on our site to you. This overall strategy allows us to quickly sell each property and turn our money over several times. And what I mean by that is instead of trying to sell these properties at their true value, we typically offer them at 40, 30, 40, 50%, 60% of their value. This means that we sell them very quickly. And instead of selling things with high margin, we sell them in volume. This means that we reach our profit goals by selling in volume while still selling our properties cheap. This means that there's instant equity in any property that you purchase from us. In fact, we do the research for you on the values of the property. This is how, in my experience, that you buy $100 bills for $50 over and over and over again, except on a much, much larger scale. If you're looking to buy a property, please feel free to scan through our listings and sign up for our VIP list. The VIP list will give you a head start over everyone else, which means you'll typically have anywhere from 1 to 7 days before it goes public on the website. Once you sign up, we will email you when we're posting those new properties in a spreadsheet or in a private area of the website. I hope this was useful and helpful to you. This is Travis Lane Jenkins signing off for now. To your success, my friend.